Hello, everybody. My name is Karan Parekh, and I welcome you all to Dialogue at Nation Next. Today, we have with us Ujwala Chakradev, ma'am, who is the principal of Manorama Bai Munle College of Architecture, Nagpur. Good evening, ma'am, and welcome to Nation Next.
Good evening, Karan, and thank you so much for inviting me.
Ma'am, my very first question to you is what is architecture and how is it different from civil engineering? Because most of us get confused in that.
Right, very true. Architecture and civil engineering are the very close branches, yet, civil engineering deals with the construction as well, and architecture deals with the spaces within that construction. So, the space and designing the space and imagining how people would move in that space is what architects do. And civil engineers are concerned with the structure, building, calculation, stabilities. These are the things which in
Who and why one should choose to study architecture, which is a 5 year long course, in times where the market is hit hard by COVID 19?
yes, very true. But you know what happens in 5 years of this course? First year of architecture basically is a foundation course which deals with de-learning of the students who have learned from first standard to 12th standard in a very different manner than that is required in architecture. In architecture, we require diversified thinking, whereas we have seen till 12th standard students are focused towards one issues. So that's the basic thing. And learning in architecture is very different from rest of the courses.
Ma'am, Srimati Manorama Bai Munle College of Engineering is among top three colleges of architecture in central India, and it is also a center of research which is approved by RTMNU. So, ma'am, please let us know more about it and also tell us why it should be the ideal choice of any candidate to pursue architecture.
Very true. Karan, you this has become one of the topmost institutions in over the period. It's almost 26 years or 27 years, I would say, since the inception of the school. And it has grown steadily, gradually, and reached to the level where it is right now. The standards, the safety, and the growth are the three important aspects which are focused. And every activity, every focus, every step that is taken up by the institution, it's student centric. So we first look into the fact that students are happy, creative, and they have lots of potential and of the ambience. See, the role of the college is only to provide the opportunities for students to learn. Architecture basically is not learned within the four walls of architecture the classroom. It is learned in the ambience which is provided. So the that has been understood by the institution, and over the period, a very good learning ambience has been provided by the institution. Basic physically, intellectually, as well as emotional ambience is being provided.
That's a great thing to know, ma'am. Ma'am, how does the college focuses on 360-degree development of a student, and how is the college planning to execute a course wherein the education has gone digital and architecture is based almost a practical course? So, how is the college planning to execute all of that?
You have asked two questions, so I'll try to answer both one by one. First, you said 360 degrees. Yes, architecture is all inclusive. We in architecture, there's no subject, no person which can be deleted. We don't know from which walk of life the require services of architects would be required, and the expertise in that field would be required. So awareness about the entire life science of individuals of mankind is to be given to the student in the course of architecture. We teach them the basics of architecture, but we also try to teach them the ways in which they would explore knowledge, gain knowledge, which we are not directly giving them. It's a methodologies to learn which are being shared with them, ambience provided, and that's how they learn. This is the first question answered. Whereas the second question, Last complete 1.5 year, we are digital, we are online, and it has been, initially we were fumbling, we didn't know how to go about it, because you rightly said it's all about hands on, it's all about experiential, and we were stuck up as how are we going to give our students the experiential learning online in a virtual space.
Virtual space.
But we overcame it, and that was possible by exploring various methods by which the design and the experiences can be shared online. So, lots of techniques, lots of uh, ways in which the design, you would be surprised to know that last complete year semester, students were working on Atmanirbhar as a theme, and they chose three villages near Nagpur, and they all the students, actually at some point of time, few students used to visit those villages, come back and share their experiences, and the final outcome was much better than what we had anticipated and we had seen it actually. So technical presentations are also being refined by our students by being online. There are many other advantages also. Obvious disadvantages also there, but then that's what we could do in a given situation.
Ma'am, how is Srimati Manorama Bai Mundle College of Architecture different from other colleges in Nagpur which offer similar course?
We have an Jaba by being only women's college. That's first and primary thing I would say. Creativity is not a forte of only girl students, but yes, multitasking is. So multitasking and creativity do go hand in hand, and that's first most important part. Then it's in the city as well as slightly cut off from the city on the lush green, beautiful, serene ambience of Seminary Hills. That's another thing which I would say. And third thing is that students have been taking or given, I don't know, but then they have a freedom of choosing their designs and doing things by hands. They enjoy being there. So that's, I would say, is one of the best part. And very important is that in architecture, to do PhD, to do research has never been a thing. But I can say probably in entire India, the number of PhD faculty members is maximum in this particular college. So research, then research, hands-on experiences, then giving opportunity to students to work on live projects. So we have a design and consultancy cell, which is very busy. We are doing this consultancy for RTMNU. We are designed many prestigious institutions, and students work directly on those. So these are few of the expertise which make us different from the institutions which are around in this central India.
Ma'am, we often hear this that architecture is one of the most time consuming and expensive courses after MBBS. So, is there any special assistance that the college provides in terms of scholarship, counseling, internships, or placement assistance?
Placements, yes. You recently, our students have been placed in spite of this COVID situation in topmost institutions of India, and with a very good package, and which was not the scene earlier, not the scene even in our generations. We always thought that architecture, after architecture we have to spend lots of time with architects, learn more architecture, and then earn, and then the sky is the limit once you get the consultancy. But these days the big companies are approaching us and appointing our students at their place. It is 5 years degree course, and once the student is doing a design, she has to go continuously take a printout, and then every printout would cost something. Then the teacher would say, no, this is not a right thing to do, and then the discussions happen, and then again the fair one is taken. So it's a costly affair as well. Yes, at our institutions, there are two ways in which there is a scholarship, as well as to some of the students who approach us regarding the finances, some arrangement, welfare fund is being kept for them. There is another area where the students actually have to spend a lot is the educational tour, because this being an self-financing institutions, the costing of the tours, educational tours, which is mandatory, is borne by the students themselves. So this is also is a costly affair. But at this juncture also, we try to help our students the way we can, in whatever way we can. So in spite of these, students do come to this course because this is one of the most creative courses. Once you have that, once you enjoy that satisfaction of creativity, then probably nothing can match. All these time and then expenses and all this doesn't matter at all after that.
So the fruit is tasteful at the end of the journey.
Yes, not only at the end of the journey, while in the journey as well. When you're moving, every studio, every work is enjoyable. There are no textbooks to the course. You don't have to open a book and by heart and learn hard. Even before the examination, one day prior to the examination, students can sit and chat and enjoy themselves actually, because it's always a working, imagining and creating something. That's the focus of the course.
Ma'am, last but not the least, what will be your message to the students who are appearing for JEE Paper 2 or NATA for this term?
um, First thing, JE paper 2, from this year onwards, Council of Architecture has made NATA mandatory for all the institutions, and to take admission in any institution for architecture. That's one very big message, which I would like 12th standard students who are desirous of taking architecture as a career, they should remember. Second is, two NATA tests have already been conducted by Council of Architecture. Third, and the last NATA test will happen on 3rd of September, to be remembered by the students. And the last date for registration for this NATA is 22nd of August, Rakhi Ka Din. So I would like all the students who vaguely also, if are feeling like joining this wonderful profession, creative profession of architecture, they should first and foremost thing is to do and go and register on the just register them for NATA examination. NATA examination does not need any kind of a coaching, any kind of a support. They can just go there very freely, give the examinations, and if they have an aptitude, they will surely clear it.
Because there's a
And
lot of
join the
myth that goes around. If you don't join tuition classes, you won't be able to crack the exam.
That is impromptu questions are asked. The entire pattern has been changed by the council. That's why I said it's there within you. If you are free and you are just within yourself, you would be anybody would be able to crack that. It doesn't require much of it.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. It was really nice chatting with you, and it was really nice knowing about your college and all those other extra activities which give an edge to the students learning at Shrimati Manorama Bai Mundle College of Architecture, Nagpur. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for chatting with Nation Next.
Thank you, Karan, and I also enjoyed it very much.
Subscribe to Nation Next YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Nation Next. Also like Nation Next Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.